Be a part of the best pro wrestling podcast today by supporting the Going In Raw Patreon. You can enjoy access to the live taping of the show, exclusive merchandise, and patron-only episodes, and so much more. Support Going In Raw today. Click the link in the description.
Hey, friendo, Steve here.
And Larson.
And we've got our Clash of the Champions, Night of Champions card coming up in the WWE on Sunday. So, of course, we're here to give you our predictions.
Before we start, I just want to say this. You sound terrible.
Oh, I feel like absolute shit. I feel like complete garbage. We had a great day doing what we were doing yesterday.
Yeah, that was a fantastic day.
You guys will find out more about that over the coming week. Yeah. Anyways, so I feel like shit. So we're going to do this, do some other things, and I'm going to rest.
Yeah, you should do that.
Yeah.
First,
Okay.
pre-show match.
Okay.
Alicia Fox versus Nia Jax.
Lock. Nia Jax wins.
I think the only debate here
Is how long the match is going to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. How long do you think the match? Can we do a thing on that?
Yeah.
I said over under 5 minutes.
Under. Well, are we including entrances?
No, from bell to bell.
Oh, under.
Okay, well let's make it different. We have to separate on this. Over under 2 minutes.
I'll say over.
I'll say under.
Okay.
I'll say under.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay.
God, it's gonna be. I said under.
Yeah.
The official pin might be over 2 minutes, but it's gonna be over in like.
Well, it'd be over as soon as both of them hit the ring.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll say bell to bell. It's under 2 minutes.
Okay.
I'll do that.
Okay. I'll say over. So
It's not a lie. I'm not saying it's a lie.
Even if it's 2 minutes and 1 second, I win.
I understand that. I know what the concept of over/under is.
Okay.
Continue, please.
Making sure.
Continue, please.
A match that, at least according to Wikipedia, hasn't yet been confirmed.
Okay.
But I read on the dirt sheets this morning that they're probably going to add to the card, maybe for the pre-show. Enzo and Cass taking on the Shining Stars. Now, this match would make sense based on the kind of program they've been involved in the last month or so.
Now, the Shining Stars have gone over Enzo and Cass a couple times now in singles action.
Yeah.
So in every variation that isn't a straight-up tag match, the Shining Stars have pretty much gone over.
Yeah, through nefarious means, though. They've cheated.
Right, except, who went over when in the giant 10-man skirmish?
Enzo got the pin.
On?
One of the Shining Stars.
Okay, so in that exception, does that mean, okay, so that was the go-home. Does that mean the Shining Stars did the job? Does that mean they go over here?
No.
No?
I think it's pretty, the odds are pretty good that Enzo and Cass will pick up the win here.
I'll separate from you on this. Yeah. I'm going to say Shining Stars goes over. No matter what, Enzo and Cass are going to be hot. They don't need the win. Shining Stars desperately need something to launch them further. Shining Stars goes over here.
I understand all that, but I don't think that's going to happen.
All right.
Enzo and Cass are going to win.
We said the same thing. Well, okay, let me ask this. What was the bigger lock? Enzo and Cass winning at SummerSlam, which they didn't, but they're in their own home territory.
Yeah.
Or this match?
Well, I thought SummerSlam was the lock.
I thought that was the lock, too. I say Shining Stars goes over.
Okay. Next, TJ Perkins defends his Cruiserweight Championship against the Brian Kendrick.
To me, this seems like it'd be a lock. They put that Cruiserweight title on TJ Perkins for a reason. He's going to hold it for at least a little while.
Yeah.
During this get-to-know-you phase of the Cruiserweight division.
Yeah.
So I think TJ Perkins definitely goes over here.
I think this match will solidify the Brian Kendrick as the top heel in the Cruiserweight division.
Yeah.
But he's not going to win the belt.
No, I agree with that. Not yet, anyways.
No. Eventually, at some point down the line, maybe, but not now.
Yep. Cesaro versus Sheamus.
Match 7.
Oh, I say Sheamus definitely goes over here. I think this is probably going to pave the way for Cesaro to end up on SmackDown. And on top of that, I think this is going to be one of the top matches of the night. I think both these guys are going to bring it hardcore. I really do. I'm actively pulling for Sheamus. I want a reason to like Sheamus as a character. I want a reason to either root for him or root against him as like a heel. And he's never really done a good job of making me want to enjoy his work as a heel. And so I need something for him. I need something. I need to root for him in some manner. I'm pulling for the guy to make me care.
I'm trying to think what scenario would provide the most drama. Whether that's Cesaro coming back from 3-0, whether that's Sheamus giving up his advantage, but ultimately winning.
To me, it's that one.
Yeah, I kind of feel that way too. And also, you have to consider, as you mentioned, the scenario of Cesaro going to SmackDown.
Cesaro doesn't really. I don't think Cesaro really gets hurt by coming back down 3 and then losing in the 7th. I don't think he gets hurt from that. But I think Sheamus does by losing 4 matches in a row.
Oh yeah, that would be terrible.
I think that's ridiculous.
Yeah, Sheamus will probably win.
Yeah.
I want Cesaro to win.
I want Sheamus to win.
I think Sheamus will win.
Actually, this is the match I care about most right now.
Okay.
Is I want Sheamus to win that bad.
Okay.
I wanted him to sweep 4-0.
I know.
And you know me, I've never even been a Sheamus guy.
That's
not true.
That's not true.
A
You
long
used
time
to
ago.
have his theme song on your phone.
A long time ago, I was kind of a Sheamus guy. I had his theme song for ironic reasons, not because I actually
I don't
liked
think it was ironic. No.
Very true.
Used to sing it too.
I liked his theme song.
Next.
Yep.
Rusev.
Machka.
Machka.
And I think he will Machka here. I think he's going to beat Roman Reigns.
Defends his U.S. title against Roman Reigns.
They'll still make Roman look stronger than Rusev, and Rusev's not going to win cleanly, but we're not going to get the debacle at SummerSlam that we got. We're going to get an actual match. Rusev goes over by nefarious means. Roman Reigns does not come out with the U.S. title.
I'm going to differ from you.
Okay.
I want Rusev to Machka. I want him to win.
Machka means crush, right?
I think so, yeah. But I say they give Roman Reigns a run with the U.S. belt. See if they can kind of rehabilitate him as a main event upper mid-card player.
He's still too big for the U.S. belt. Dean Ambrose had the U.S. belt 3 years ago?
But the U.S. title has been elevated so much since then.
I agree, but he's still bigger than them. They like to believe that Roman Reigns is still bigger than the U.S. title. They book him stronger than the U.S. title. He's above the U.S. title.
Maybe they think that strength then would further elevate the U.S. title.
Yeah, no, Rusev keeping it. That's the only thing that elevates it.
Sorry, my back itched.
That's weird.
Next.
Yeah.
Sami Zayn versus Y2J Chris Jericho.
I think, like what you said, you said this earlier when we did this. Chris Jericho goes over by nefarious means, and they continue their feud. I'm going to go with that. I like your idea. I'm stealing it.
I guess that's my idea, so I'll stick to it.
Isn't that what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you said. I like that idea. That's going to happen.
Yeah, I think so too.
Everybody's going to look really good in this match, though.
Yeah, it'll be a great match. There's a lot of really good matches on this card.
I know. It's a good card. Raw has great talent.
Next.
Yes, next.
The New Day
Machka
versus the Club for the tag team titles. Who wins? No.
I'm in the Club now because of this with AJ Styles.
I'm not.
Yeah, are you sure about that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely, because I'm not so sure about that. I think you might be Club. You might be too sweet. You did it to AJ. You did it to AJ.
You didn't see that happen. Therefore, it didn't happen.
Club goes over. Club gets the belts. I think the New Day has the streak that the WWE wants, that they care about. They care about Demolition. They keep on talking about days, but I haven't actually heard them mention Demolition by name. I know they have, but do they do that on a weekly basis?
No, they've done it twice.
They've done it. When's the last time they did it?
Maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. I think before their last match at SummerSlam, maybe some month ago.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. It's been a while. If they had kept on mentioning it, I would think that the New Day would keep them until they do.
Every week they still mention how long they've had the belt.
They do the same thing with The Miz. They probably are going to start doing it with Rusev. Once you hit 100 days, they'll start reeling off the number of days that you've had that belt.
New Day retain.
Okay. Not going to happen. Club's going to get those belts.
New Day.
It's going to be all Club, all titles.
Well, they need to win a lot more then.
That's what he should have asked AJ. Who he thinks is going to win between New Day and the Club. He'd have said, "Are you kidding me?" I can't wait till you guys get to see that video.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Next.
Yeah.
For the Women's Championship.
Okie doke.
Charlotte versus Sasha Banks versus Bayley.
Hard to go against our new best friend, Sasha Banks. Really difficult to choose against her. So the question here is, does the WWE want to pick up where they left off before SummerSlam with Sasha as the champion? Or do they want to feel out how her sort of injury might play into her in-ring career going forward? Because they might want to see, okay, we'll give her a couple months. Maybe at Survivor Series, maybe even at the Rumble. We'll see how she's doing then. If she hasn't had any time off due to injuries at that point, maybe she's okay. I think that's being taken into consideration over storyline, to be honest with you. That being said, I'm going to go with, I can't go against her. I'm going to go with Sasha Banks.
Okay. Who do we think is going to walk into WrestleMania as Women's Champion?
Sasha?
Yeah.
Sasha versus Bayley?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I'm with you on that one now. Hard to overlook Charlotte, though. She's done really good work.
Part of me feels
she's
like
the foundation.
Part of me feels like Charlotte's going to retain.
Yeah.
And it's going to be something a la the double pin
Okay.
they had in Raw a couple weeks ago. Maybe not the same exact spot, or maybe it will be. I don't know.
Right.
But something where where Sasha and Bayley both win by pitting each other, but the end result is that Charlotte retains.
Yeah.
Something like that.
All right.
Because I think ultimately, if they're going to build towards a feud between Sasha and Bayley at WrestleMania, that they kind of need to stretch this out a bit.
Yeah.
And also build the storyline between the two of them.
Yeah, but there's not that. I mean, it's funny. I always say there's so much time between now and WrestleMania, but in the grand scheme of things, there isn't.
No, I know.
And so if they're going to build that feud, they're going to have to start very soon. So I could see a Charlotte versus Dana Brooke, maybe a Charlotte face turn and a Sasha heel turn at some point in the next couple of months, and then Charlotte goes on against Nia Jax perhaps at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
I think that would be fantastic.
Yeah. We didn't talk about Dana Brooke's involvement in this match.
Charlotte versus Nia Jax would be really good. We
Yeah.
didn't get to see that in NXT.
Nope.
Yeah. What's that now?
Dana Brooke's involvement in this match. Will she interfere and maybe hinder Charlotte's chances of winning?
What if we see a double turn? What if Dana Brooke hinders Charlotte but goes like super heel on her and makes Charlotte out to be the sympathetic character, whereas Sasha might go heel on Bayley to pick up the win? We get Charlotte versus Dana Brooke until Charlotte versus Nia Jax at WrestleMania.
I guess it could happen.
Could happen. Good. That's how
But
I'm planning it out.
I think the crowd, if Dana turns on Charlotte, it's going to be perceived as a face turn.
I know. I agree. So they'd have to. I'm not sure if they can really. I don't know if they can do that. I'm still saying Sasha wins.
Okay.
Because she's our new best friend, and I have to pull for her.
Yeah, I'm going to pull for her. I want her to win.
Yeah.
But I think Charlotte will retain.
Yeah.
Lastly, the main event.
Okay.
Kevin Owens
Okay.
versus Seth Rollins for the Universal title.
Kevin Owens wins for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think there's any scenario in which I see, and it's funny because let me ask this: do you see Triple H interfering?
Yeah, absolutely.
So soon though, because wouldn't that set up, like if we like that matchup for Mania, maybe that matchup is going to be at the Rumble.
Well, you just said that Mania is not that far away.
Yeah, but the Rumble is
especially if Triple H is only interjecting himself once a month.
Here and there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get you.
I don't think
that doesn't make.
I don't think there's any way Triple H does not interfere in this match in some capacity.
I agree with that. Kevin Owens wins no matter what.
Yeah.
Because the game gets his way every time.
Yeah, and ultimately the feud that Seth Rollins is building up to is Triple H, Rollins for probably Mania, and then I'm guessing Owens, Finn Balor for the Universal belt at Mania.
All right. Well, those are our predictions. We'll write them down later, and then whoever wins or loses, we'll have to just
We haven't determined rewards or punishments yet.
Exactly.
Maybe we'll ask.
Did we have that last? Isn't it just raising of the hands?
Oh, is that what it is?
Is it raising of the hands? But if I ever win, are you gonna raise my hand?
Absolutely not.
Well, then that's not really. There's not stakes if you're telling outright you're never gonna raise my hand.
Well, what are you gonna do about it?
I guess I can't do anything about it. So wait, if we come up with other stakes, are you just gonna no sell those when you lose as well?
Depends if it's convenient for me to do so.
Okay, all right. So basically, you're a squelcher. Because it's a bet. You're going to squelch on the bet. You're a squelcher.
I'm heel Larson.
Or you're a squelcher, Larson. All right, anyways, those are our predictions. Let us know what you guys think in the comments. And until next time, we'll talk to you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.